I want to talk to you about one of the biggest mistakes that people can make when they're looking at buying a business or a franchise. It is not involving your spouse or even your significant other from the very beginning. Why? I think a lot of people come in and they think, oh, wait a minute, let me figure this out first. But you really need to have your partner involved from the very beginning. They're going to understand because you're including their nest egg in part of this decision. If they go along with you, when I meet with you, they're going to tell me more things about you that will really be helpful in the search. It's not about not being able to do it yourself. It's about coming alongside and making sure that that partner is in sync with you. Oftentimes, when we meet, I hear about a superpower from that spouse or partner that they tell me about how great they are at something that really triggers a thought, and I can present a franchise that may be a better fit for them. So it really does help. And as they go along, I think you need to think about how much of an encouragement your spouse or partner could be. In the case of my cousin, his wife was involved from the very beginning as they started looking at franchises. And in fact, she was the one who just kept going, Edwin, come on, you need to do this. It's like that his job was making him miserable, and it was time to make that step. And on the other hand, when it doesn't go right, and this is an example of how the spouse may get in the way of your decision. My parents actually were looking at businesses together, and really the whole family when I was young. And my dad had a certain dream in mind, a certain business. It was a cave in Arkansas. My mom was like, wait a minute, this is not going to work. Now, he did involve her from the very beginning. And I think it kept him from really her being like a dream killer. He understood why she objected to this. We didn't buy it. He ended up with a better business that she was all on board with. This is how it can work together. If you do want to look at businesses, again, I encourage you not to make that mistake. Get them involved. If you're working with me, I'm going to make sure you do that. And if you want to talk more about franchise ownership, come to my Q&A session that's coming up. You can scan over the QR code or go to bizbuyOwn.com, bizbui own.com. And remember that all my services to you are always free of cost.